Do you ever find yourself at a loss for words during important office conversations? Whether it is leading a meeting, giving feedback, or negotiating a deal, knowing the right words to say can make all the difference. Imagine speaking with confidence and clarity, leaving a lasting impression every single time. Sounds great? Right. Well, today I've got just the solution for you. Hi there, I'm Vinit Kapoor, your host and your English ka dost. And welcome to this special video on professional English communication. In this video, we'll walk you through real life office conversations that not only teach you practical English but also equip you with power words, impactful phrases, and professional idioms you can start using right away. Today, we'll teach professional English through 5 detailed office conversations, each packed with power words, phrases, and idioms to boost your skills. By the end of this video, you'll feel more confident navigating workplace discussions, be it presenting ideas, handling feedback, or resolving conflicts. So, if you're ready to level up your professional English, stick with me till the very end. Trust me, you won't regret it. So, we have got two professionals, Vijay and Rohan, and they are having conversation on different issues in the office. If you find any word, phrase, or sentence useful, please stop the video and note it down somewhere. But more importantly, speak it aloud. And also write your 5 favorite words or sentences in the comment section once you finish the video. So let's dive right in. Here's our conversation number 1, which is about planning a team project, and the theme is collaboration. So Vijay says, Rohan, do you have a minute? I wanted to discuss our upcoming marketing campaign. Rohan says, of course, Vijay. What is on your mind? Vijay, well, our last campaign felt a bit scattered. I think we need to streamline our efforts this time. Rohan replies, oh, I couldn't agree more. Let's start by defining the key objectives. That'll help us stay focused. Vijay says, great point. I would also like to ensure that everyone is on the same page before we proceed. Ron says, absolutely. How about we schedule a kickoff meeting to outline the deliverables and timelines? Vijay, that's a solid idea. We can use that meeting to assign roles and set clear expectations. Rohan replies, and let's not forget a contingency plan in case we hit any roadblocks. Vijay, good thinking. We can identify potential risks during the brainstorming session. And Rohan says, sounds like a plan. Should we also prepare a progress tracking system? And Vijay says, yes, I was thinking of a shared dashboard to keep everyone in the loop. Rohan, perfect. I'll draft an outline for the meeting agenda. And Vijay says, thanks, Rohan. Your attention to detail always makes a difference. Now let's move to our conversation number 2. And this conversation is about discussing performance feedback. And the theme is constructive criticism. So Rohan says, Vijay, do you have a moment to discuss last month's performance report? Vijay, sure, Rohan. I'm all ears. Rohan, overall, the results are promising. But I noticed a pattern in delayed client follow-ups. And Vijay responds, that's concerning. Do you think it's a process issue or a resource limitation? Rohan says, a bit of both. I think we need to establish an SOP, which is Standard Operating Procedure, to maintain consistency. Vijay, that makes sense. What would an effective SOP for follow-ups look like? And Rohan replies, it should include specific timelines, accountability, and an escalation matrix as well. Vijay, good idea. Should we involve the client service team in designing this? Rohan, absolutely. Their input will make the process more practical and comprehensive. And Vijay says, do you think this will resolve the issue completely? It's a step in the right direction, Rohan replies. Consistency is the key to building client trust. Vijay, you are right. I'll set up a meeting with the team next week to get this started. And Rohan says, let me know. if you need help drafting the initial framework. And Vijay says, thanks, Rohan. Your constructive feedback is always insightful. Let's move to our conversation number 3, which is about negotiating a vendor contract. And the theme is persuasion. So Vijay starts the conversation. Rohan, I just finished speaking with this vendor. They're not budging on the pricing. Rohan says, did you highlight the long-term benefits of working with us? Vijay, I did, but they seem hesitant. Any advice on how to turn this around? Rohan, you could emphasize the win-win situation, how this partnership benefits both sides. Vijay, that's a good approach. I'll also mention our history of successful collaborations. Rohan, exactly. Building credibility is crucial. Did you discuss payment terms? Yes, but they didn't seem flexible. Should I propose phased payments? Oh, that could work. It might make the deal more appealing. Vijay, what if they still refuse? Rohan, then leverage the volume of business we are offering. Highlight how it is mutually beneficial relationship. Vijay says, great point. Should I involve legal in the discussion at this stage? Rohan says, oh, not yet. Keep it informal for now. Legal involvement can sometimes make things rigid. Vijay, got it. Thanks, Rohan. You're always so resourceful in negotiations. Let's move to our conversation 4, which is preparing for a presentation. And the theme is confidence building. Rohan, Vijay, are you prepared for tomorrow's client presentation? Vijay says, I think so, but I'm feeling a little nervous. The question and answer session always gets to me. Rohan says, that's normal. Just remember, you know the subject inside out. Confidence is half the battle. And Vijay says, you are right. I want to start strong. Any tips for an impactful opening? Rohan says, begin with a compelling statistics or a thought-provoking question. It'll grab their attention. And Vijay, that's a great idea. What about the structure? Keep it simple. Problem, solution, and impact. And don't overload your slides with information. That makes sense. How do I tackle tough questions during the question answers? Stay calm. If you need a moment to think, use a buffer phrase like, that's a great question. Let me elaborate. And Vijay says, I like that. Should I prepare for common objections also? Rohan says, definitely. Anticipating objections shows you've done your homework. And Vijay again replies, thanks, Rohan. Your suggestions are always spot on. And this brings us to conversation number 5, which is about resolving a workplace conflict. And the theme is diplomacy. So Vijay starts, Rohan, can I get your advice on a team issue? Rohan says, of course. What's the matter? And Vijay says, Rahul and Priya had a heated argument over deadlines and it is affecting team morale. So Rohan responds, that's unfortunate. Have you spoken to them individually? And Vijay responds, not yet. I'm worried it might make things worse. So Rohan replies, start by addressing the issue neutrally. Use phrases like, let's focus on solutions to set the tone. Vijay says, good idea. Should I involve HR if things escalate? Rohan says, but as a last resort, try resolving it within the team first. Vijay, how do I ensure fairness in the discussion? So Rohan replies, listen to both sides equally. Avoid taking sides or assigning blame. Vijay says, that makes sense. Should I suggest a compromise? Rohan, yes, but only after they have had a chance to express their views. And Vijay says, thanks for the guidance. I'll handle this diplomatically. And Rohan responds, I'm sure you will. Diplomacy is an underrated skill in the workplace. And that truly is. And that is a wrap. I hope these conversations gave you actionable tips and inspiration to communicate better at work. Remember, practice makes progress. And the more you use these phrases and techniques, the more confident you'll become. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more practical lessons like this one. And don't forget to leave a comment below, sharing your biggest takeaway from today's session. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, communicate with confidence. See you in our next video.